What's up, guys? Welcome to the Crypto Savvy channel. I'm Craig, and we're going to be going over the charts. I want to take a quick look at the Dow Jones, S&P, NASDAQ, and kind of talk about what's going on and why I believe, if we haven't topped, that we are extremely close to the top of that. And one of the things I want to stress, but before I do, make sure you guys take a second out, smash the like, subscribe to the channel, and I'm going to be showing you in this video, I'm going to be doing a trading competition starting on March 15th. It'll go on for 2 weeks. The winner will receive a PS5, and I want you guys to come up with a second and a third place. So if the PS5's first place, I leave down in the comments what the second and third should be. Nothing crazy. I'm talking reality here. If PlayStation is the first prize, what should the second and third be? I'll tell you how to get involved with that in a second, but let's take a look at what's going on here. Now, something I want to explain. When the markets are in euphoria like this, just like over here, right before the big Great Depression in 1929, right? So all the people that bought here, let's look at this. Say they bought at 165 way down here. They were exuberant up here. They over doubled their money. They were the smartest people on earth. They were never letting go. It was going to keep going higher. They were going to keep getting more rich, more and more rich, more and more rich. And then we had this drop. I'm sure they got scared, right? Then you get a big bounce up. Everything's fine. We're going back up. It'll never drop below such and such. We're good to go, going all the way up. But how do you think they felt when it got down here and they did not sell? You see a lot of that in Bitcoin. People think when it's going up, it's not going down, and they don't sell. And they end up selling at a loss, or as in this market, even if they bought way up here or way down here after this crash, years and years later, they were still at a loss. Still at a loss for years, guys. I believe the biggest market money grab in history is coming. Just the opportunity is amazing. I'm getting more and more excited. As you guys know, I've been in cash other than trading funds that I trade the markets as I'm waiting for this to all play out and then buy the bottom of everything. And I don't just mean the markets. I mean cars, houses, everything. What a lot of people don't understand, I'm not trading with every penny I got like a lot of these people do, right? What I've done is, and I've been telling you guys for 2 years, I've stacked cash. I've sold a lot of things. I've stacked cash. I am waiting for this crash. The biggest opportunity, the most life-changing wealth that will last a very long time if this happens and you catch it. None of this is financial advice, guys, but man, it's amazing. And for one thing, the people that lose the biggest are the people that stay in the markets thinking they're going to go higher when these crashes happen. Because when they crash, they crash lower than even the biggest bears think it's going to go. You guys know my targets. We're going to talk about that. I'm going to get into my Bitcoin targets. But first, let's look at Bitcoin right here. So after it had its high at 53, which mind you we called, and then we called the top over here, right? When that happened, everybody that was buying here still thought, you know, everything was fine on this little drop of whatever, and it got down here, right? But as you guys know, I do not think this is the true bottom yet. I think the true bottom's much lower. I do believe we'll go there. And it could go lower than I think, because I think I'm pretty much considered the biggest bear out there. But guys, we have made a lot of money in these markets, and if you stacked cash, you're good to go, right? Even if the markets continued up, you made a lot of cash here, you stack cash, whatever. Although I don't think they're going to continue up much longer. Not saying they can't go a little higher. Been saying that for a long time. This bear market rally, yes, I said bear market rally, has lasted a lot longer than I expected. It went higher than I expected. That doesn't change my mind at all about this being a bear market rally. I told you guys once we hit the false bottom, there would be a rally that would get everybody extremely bullish. We're there, guys. Now, I want to show you, after we made this top here, you can see this move here, broke the high, and then came crashing down. Now, if you look at, this is the Dow Jones. Here was the old high, broke the high. Could this be the point where we do this? Yes, very good possibility. Now let's take a look at the S&P. Same thing, guys. Broke the high. Could this be the point everything turns around? And remember, Bitcoin does not do well when markets are crashing. Bitcoin has never seen a recession. I think this is going to be way worse than a recession. The halving will not save it in a recession crash. Nothing's going to save Bitcoin. Not saying it's going to zero, right? I'm saying there's going to be a great buying opportunity, that it's going to be below all the prices you hear people saying, never below this, never below this, never below that, never below this. We'll go below those. My highest target for the bottom, if this plays out, is 9,700. It's been like that for a long time. I still think it's possible from 35 to 9,500. Now here is the NASDAQ. Same thing, guys. Here was the old high. Broke it. Could this be the turning point? If it is, crypto is going to get crushed. Crushed. Let me say that again. Crushed. One more time. Crushed. All right, now let's take a look at Prime XBT. By far my favorite exchange. They do sponsor the channel. And this is where you're going to want to go if you want to enter the win the PS5, right? Let me zoom out a little bit here. First of all, I'll show you how to do it. When I give you guys promo codes, go to the 4 squares up here, go to the promo code section, and you can put the promo code in there. Now, I will be giving out some free promo codes. I'll give one out later today, so make sure you follow me on Twitter. It'll be a series of letters and numbers. You put that in the space. You have to be the first one to put it in there. You'll get a $200 account without even having to make a deposit. You can trade with that. Anything you win off it, you can keep and withdraw. Now for the PS5 contest, again, let me know in the comments below if you know the second and third place prize, because I'll probably be doing that on my own. So all you have to do to enter is put in a $100 deposit, and we're going to start the trading on March 15th. It's going to last for 2 weeks. After that 2 weeks, first place prize, I will be sending you a PS5. Maybe something else along with that. We'll see. But anyways, that's all you have to do to enter. You have to use my link down below, and you have to follow me on Twitter. We will be checking that. If you're a jackass and I blocked you on Twitter, we'll move on to the next one. Anyways, no, I'm just kidding. You'll still get it. I know a lot of hurt soul, rude, miserable people like to be rude and miserable towards others. That's fine. They have to waller in their own shit. So anyways, let's take a look at where we're at. So this is what I was talking about for the last couple weeks now. We're going to move this up a little bit just to say, you know, obviously it's wherever this line is where I expect a rejection if we even get a retest of that range, right? I showed you guys in the RSI down here. The RSI has broke down from here. Now there is a possibility we come all the way back up for a retest, which would get us up to retest this area here. Nevertheless, I'm still in my shorts, going to continue to be in my shorts unless we break this top trend line. Not just a wick through it, right? I need to see it up here for some time, then I'll get out of my shorts. But what I'm looking for is anywhere down here between the 40,500 and 41.5 range, depending on where it hits this bottom trend line. I expect most likely a bounce, or at least it just hover around this area, something like this. If we do get down there, right? Could be something like this, maybe hover around, get a bounce up, get everybody thinking it's bullish before continuing down. But once that breaks, my next target's 26.4 there, and then 16.8. And then, of course, these are bounce areas. As you guys know, I still stick with, timing was off, 35 to 9,500 or 35 to 9,700 for the true bottom. And does it really matter if it takes longer? No, it doesn't, because if you're waiting for that bottom, and it does come, if it comes, you're going to be able to buy a lot more Bitcoin than these idiots that have been buying it above 30, 40,000, right? Just be careful out there, guys. Most of these people that are screaming, I was right, it's going up forever, they're going to hold all the way into a loss if this crash comes. Do not hold through the crash. You will be miserable thinking that what you paid for 1 Bitcoin, you could have bought 5. Again, not financial advice, not saying it's going to happen for sure. But guys, this market structure has not changed. It has done nothing but got built up by weird ass shit going on with the markets, with the people that run these countries type thing. So just be careful out there, guys. The biggest money grab in history is coming, in my opinion. Be careful. A lot of people will get crushed. If you're just in cash, it's hard to get crushed unless the dollar goes to nowhere, right? And which isn't going to happen. They wouldn't tell you it was if it was. So, anyways, it's exhausting listening to some of the brainwashed, wacky ass people in these comments. But keep commenting because it is funny to read anyway. It's just kind of, it hurts my heart that people are that dumb and they just regurgitate what somebody told them. Tell me why. Tell me why these markets should continue up without regurgitating something you heard some idiot say in the comment section below, because I'm curious to hear. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel. Use the link down below if you want to join the trading contest. You have to use my link with following me on Twitter. That will get you entered to win. And then you can trade your heart away starting March 15th. Take it easy, guys. I'm out. I'll see you in the next one.